Seattle to Frankfurt is today's flight with an Airbus A340-300. Yeah, get the uniform ready. This flight with some impressions from the takeoff, the departure from Iceland, from Canada, just simply spectacular. But first things first. Yeah, uniform acceptable. Good afternoon, and let's head down to the lobby, get into the bus. Thanks a lot for taking care of the luggage and getting us safe to SeaTac Airport. Beautiful weather here in Seattle when we were leaving, and yeah, traffic situation was also quite okay. And yeah, weather, as I said. There we are, approaching SeaTac or Seattle Tacoma International Airport. The tower is there. The traffic is also there. That was in Hawaiian Airlines. Maybe you saw that. All right, get the luggage into the terminal, drop it off. Thanks a lot to our wonderful colleagues here at the Seattle station. Had beautiful talks to them just before we are heading towards the gate with the train, an escalator, and then we're there. Frankfurt, it says. A little bit late because the plane arrived a little bit late. But we were on time later on in Frankfurt, which is the most important thing. There was still a panel from my flight to Mumbai on that, so I have to correct that. But first things first, this is our premium economy class, and this is our economy class with the 100 years screens. Perfect. And you know what's coming now? This time, seat 4K, which is also a very nice seat. Always remember, always choose the window seat. And yeah, this is the panel I prepared. So Frankfurt is our destination, and this is the departure weather. We're expecting runway 34 right here in Seattle, and this is how it looks like. Change the perspective to the plan mode. Yeah, straight at departure to be expected out of Seattle. All right, let's go, let's rock, let's push out of Sierra 8. Start up our 4 engines and pull it a little bit forward. And then we're cleared to taxi while all the engines are running towards runway 34 right. And yeah, behind those two traffics. And the last goodbye to Orion the Aviator. Thanks a lot for this wonderful day here in Seattle. All right, so here's the takeoff.
On runway 34 right.
High control. Rotation speed 299 kilometers an hour. And we have a liftoff. This is how it looked like from the parking spot. Thanks a lot for spotting us as well as this from our departure here out of Seatle. And this is how it looked like from the cockpit. There's Boeing Field, the Museum of Flight to the left, the skyline of downtown Seattle. We are heading towards Everett. You'll see in a minute. There is the home of Boeing, a right turn, and yeah, you can see or you can spot all those 777Xs or 777-9 waiting for delivery down there. Straight at Mount Baker, we'll get a bit closer to that, and as you see, the weather is just spectacular on our departure here towards the north, towards Canada. But first of all, Mount Baker in the Cascades. There's almost no clouds there. This is absolutely amazing, wonderful sight. Lots of snow, but we have to continue towards the Rocky Mountains. And yeah, some tiny clouds here over at the border between the US and Canada. And then we are at Kelowna. Yeah, there it is. Very beautiful. That bridge. Get a closer. Well, quite a big harbor, I guess. So it looks very nice from above, especially with the weather like this. Wonderful. Perfect. We are heading towards the northeasterly course towards colder areas of Canada. You can see still a lot of snow there, and even some glaciers maybe to be seen on this during our passage of the Rocky Mountains. All those lakes, beautiful weather. Looks like a ski slope. Oh, was it? No, this is a road for sure, the bridge. But yeah, spectacular sights. All right, fast forward just few clouds when we're passing the Rocky Mountains. And once past the mountains, it's getting colder. As you see on this lake, still frozen. This one as well. I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe you can put in the comments. But still nice weather. But temperatures below freezing. As you see on this, the snow is getting more and more, and the clouds are even getting more and more. So time to play. Thanks a lot for those leftovers from our wonderful crew. And we are heading towards the North Atlantic, or just first of all towards the northern part of Canada. There we are, and there is the Arctic Circle, and as you see, cloudy skies. So then it was time for my break, so dim that light. Thanks a lot for this opportunity, and kill that light. So good night. In the meantime, the sun is setting, or let's put it that way, is almost setting. As you see on this, it's setting, but not quite. As we are above the Arctic Circle, it's not getting dark. You might be able to see the moon in the upper left corner, but you see it's not getting dark. It's getting bright again, so the sun is rising again. Once I had a little nap. When I returned, we were at the east coast of Greenland, heading towards Iceland, and now it's getting magic. As you see on this, look at this beautiful sunrise here. And yeah, you can see the earth shadow from here as well, and those are the mountain ridges on the east coast of Greenland, and the color of the sky. But I promise it will get better. And yeah, we're flying fast forward towards Iceland, and once we reached Iceland, this is where the magic happens. It doesn't look like from this earth, in my opinion. Every angle was different, and there was like so many details to be seen in this beautiful flight. There's the ice down there, even some tiny little volcanoes to spot there. And a little bit fast forward, some real huge canyons here at the eastern part of Iceland. This city must be Egilstadir, if I'm not mistaken. So beautiful. Yeah, this is engine number 1, I'm sure on that. But look at those views. It was really, really magic, really breathtaking. And yeah, we're heading towards the east coast, and get a little bit fast forward on this. Yeah, and then get a little bit closer to those mountain ridges and the canyons right here. Yeah, even though it's a night flight and you're tired, this is going to be reward enough to experience this. So then the sun rises, and this is how it looked like from the side window. Ta-da, the star is there, and we are reaching Europe. So there was this crossing 737 on the way over the North Sea, and the next without clouds were the West Frisian Islands in the Netherlands. So Terschelling, I think, is this island. And yeah, nice weather down there, as you see. And we get a bit closer, and we get a bit closer to the next island, which should be Ameland. You see in a minute. Yep, there, this island should be Ameland. All belong to the Netherlands, the West Frisian Islands. Beautiful weather down there. Haven't been there, so maybe it's worth a trip. Perfect. Then the famous greenhouses in the Netherlands as well. On our way towards Frankfurt, and the next was Düsseldorf. There is the airport of Düsseldorf, runways 2, 3, left and right. Down there, there's the apron, the terminal, and we head towards the city. And if you do like shopping, there is the Königsallee, the place to go if shopping is your number one. There's the Rhine River, and yeah, the airport again. All right. From Düsseldorf, we are heading towards Frankfurt and start our descent and preparing for an ILS Zulu approach, this time for runway 25 right in Frankfurt. The Zulu approach is the normal glide slope with a 3 degrees slope to be expected. So soon going to do a right turn here, then we are on final approach. This is Offenbach down below, Frankfurt, Sachsenhausen, the stadium, and then the landing in original sound, original speed, and 2 perspectives, thanks to Marcel.
Approaching 25 right.
Yeah, arrived safe and sound in Frankfurt. To the left here, and then to the right here, we pack Papa 1, the taxiway, as we were parking the cargo apron. All the spots at the terminal were taken. So it was a short taxi route towards, I guess it was position 234, if I'm not mistaken. So to left here, next to the A340-600. Yep, thanks a lot for guiding us in. And yeah. Bye-bye, guys. And it's time to say goodbye to our wonderful A340. Yes, Frankfurt was our destination. There we are for this, or for another uneventful flight here to Frankfurt. Thanks a lot to our crew bus driver to getting us safe and on time towards our crew base. There was the A340-600. There is a 787, and there are several 747s. Yeah, we'll let the colleagues pass by. Have a nice flight, guys. And we are heading to our crew base. Yep. Sneaking inside, there we are, 100 years. Thank you very much. 1 escalator down, and then it's time to change from this to this. So good night from Frankfurt.